Most cities are struggling at the margins of Indian society. The cities whose population stands at between 50,000 and 60,000 in a nation of over 1 billion people are the least visible part of a huge Africa diaspora.
When I'm in village, I feel always I'm Indian. But when I go, I cross 60 kilometers from my place, then people will make you think you are a foreigner.
The cities whose features are remarkably African live across India, where we came face to face with abject poverty. Impoverished and outcasted, they have remained racially intact.
My sister daughter, I can marry. Now they stop because that disease and their close relationship, some problems, and physically some problems, and that's why they stopped that. Now we always see, because community is big, now we can we can go 4-5 steps back and we can marry.
The cities have found their space in the complex India caste system.
Still today they use as like untouchable, it is there, and it is not, you cannot completely wash out from Indian culture, it is very tough. Among them, they still today they use like untouchable among them. Then what?
Their women earn extremely low wages as housemaids in the towns surrounding the seedy neighborhoods. The men mostly work as farm helps for the Indians, and ironically are regarded as encroachers. For centuries, they have lived in the forest, unknown to many across the rest of the world, shunned and almost forgotten. The city's arrival can be traced back to the 10th century, when many came aboard the dhows of Arab merchants who traded with kingdoms along India's west coast. The Arabs are believed to have captured the cities after raids on coastal Bantu villages in East Africa. The cities were very successful as fighters, sometimes usurping power from the rulers. Between the 18th and 19th centuries, during the plagues, they escaped into the forest and settled near water catchment areas where they still live to date.
Historically speaking, they are from East Africa, and during slavery they were brought to Goa. From Goa they migrated to the forest of Karnataka, and they have been facing a lot of social, political and economic injustice.
Well, it is now raining in this village called the Kardoli village, located in Halial town, in the middle of this vast forest in Karnataka, South India. And this really is the place that the Sidi people call home. They came here many years, hundreds of years back, or brought here by the slave traders, and they settled here. They've managed to adapt to the local customs. They do really speak the local language. But of great interest is the fact that they've managed to preserve part of their strong African culture.
They offer their devotional songs to Baba Gaur, the 15th century saint known to have powers that can cure people of their illnesses. The term Goma is believed to be derived from the Ngoma drumming and dance forms of the Bantus in East Africa.
The Siddhis most probably have come from East Africa.
For all I know, they could be Jaluos or Kikuyu or the Mijike.
Tomorrow, in the third part of the ongoing series, The African Tribe in India, I will take you inside the uncertain world of the Sidi people, the attitudes and prejudices they have to encounter every day of their lives as they struggle to survive. Tom Boyer, Citizen Live at 9.